So we're standing near the D913 in between Sainte Marie de Mont and Vireville. And on the evening of June 6th, D-Day, and into the morning of June 7th, elements of Dog Company 506 Parachute Infantry Regiment, 101st Airborne, were in this general area. And an incident happened between Ronald Speirs and one of his sergeants, and it's become kind of legendary, and this we believe is the approximate location of that event. And I'm going to explain what happened. There was some tanks that were coming down from Utah Beach, and they were ordered to stand fast here. And there was a reason for that, because there was the danger of friendly fire, and they were just told to stay put. And a sergeant that was a platoon sergeant with Speirs' men had accidentally drank some cider, thinking it was cider like we Americans think of, but it was actually the Normandy cider, which actually has alcohol in it. And we theorized that might have triggered some alcoholism in him, and he continued drinking through the night. The French people were offering the paratroopers drinks of Calvados and other things, and this sergeant, having issues with alcohol, he had a problem, and he continued drinking, and he refused Speirs' order to stand down in this area and wait for some tanks and a barrage, and he wanted to take the rest of his platoon and go kill Krauts. He wanted to. He was aggressive, and he wanted to get into combat. And they had fought fiercely the day before. And Speirs said, "No, our orders are to stay here." Speirs being the lieutenant in command of that platoon. And he said, "I'm taking my platoon and I'm going to kill Krauts, and you're yellow, you're chicken." And we don't know the exact words. We have some interviews with some veterans that were there, and they vary a little bit. But there was a confrontation, and Speirs became defensive, as he should have, and said, and the sergeant actually pulled a gun, and Speirs said, "If you're going to pull that gun, you better use it." And he had a gun on him, and Speirs whipped out his Thompson submachine gun and killed the sergeant right around here somewhere. Now, his death is listed as June 6, 1944, but we believe it's June 7th, the morning of June 7th. And he is listed as killed in action. After this event happened, Speirs went and got his commanding officer, Captain Gross, and also they brought a priest over, or a regimental chaplain, and they discussed the matter. Everybody who saw it happen said it was justified. The guy was drunk, he was refusing orders, and he pulled a gun on Speirs. So he was killed, but it was listed as a killed in action combat death. We pulled his individual deceased persons records, and that's what it says. But with a lot of research and a lot of these interviews and to be honest, some speculation, we believe that this event, the infamous Speirs shooting his sergeant, happened somewhere right around here. We're at the final resting place of the sergeant that Ronald Speirs shot, and we're not going to show the name, and there's reasons. He's listed as killed in action, and basically his killing was covered up, and the family doesn't know, and I didn't think it was our place to reveal that, but I wanted to pay some respects to him. You know, I did a lot of research on the subject, and I just felt like I wanted to visit the final resting place of the sergeant that Speirs shot, and I just had to do it. And I want to place a flag. He did serve his country, and I think he deserves to get a flag placed here as well.